Alright, so here we go again, folks. Why Trump may dump House Republicans. So there he is. There's our president that everybody's mad about. Well, not everybody, but some people are mad about. Anyway, there he is. There's our president. And it looks like, of course, we know that Donald Trump is representing the Republican Party, but anybody that knows Donald Trump knows that he's not necessarily, a through and through Republican. I mean, if we remember way back, he was probably much more of a Democrat before he started running for his campaign. So this doesn't really shock me. I see Donald Trump as more of a maverick. He just wants to get the job done, and he don't care what you call him. He just wants to get the job done, and I respect anybody that doesn't give a rat's behind, what they're gonna call them, and just focuses on getting the job done. Well, anyway, here's what they're saying. So, less than 2 weeks after the unveiling of the GOP Obamacare replacement, the party is already staring into the abyss. The bill has had the worst rollout of any major piece of legislation in memory, and failure is very much an option. If the proposal falters, it will be a political debacle that could poison President Trump's relationship with Congress. Well, he don't give a damn. He just wants to get the job done. So anyway, that relationship is awkward and tenuous. It's an uneasy accommodation between the GOP Congress that would find a more natural partner in a President Rubio. Oh, God damn it. Don't you talk to me about Cruz or that Jeb Bush. I've never seen a dumber person or a scarier person than. I've never seen a scarier person than Ted Cruz or a dumber person than Jeb Bush. Anyway, and a President Trump who would presumably be happier to work with Speaker Dave Brat. This is a product of how the Republican sweep of 2016 was won on separate tracks. Trump tore up many Republican orthodoxies and went out and found a different way to unlock the electoral map, winning in the industrial Midwest. Well, no kidding. He was talking about the issues that actually mattered to the average American. He tapped right into what matters, because that's what Donald Trump does. He focuses on the issues that matter. Now, don't look at his tweeting. I mean, all right, everybody's got their vice. The man doesn't drink. Forgive the man. So he tweets. Some people drink. Some people do drugs. Donald Trump tweets. It's fine. But what we can all agree on is the man focuses on. Typically, he focuses on what the actual issues are. He's not like Hillary Clinton, who nobody knew what the hell she was running about, what she wanted to do, because it changed by the damn day. Anyway, that woman was a walking contradiction. That's fair. The natural reflex then was to defer to the Republican leadership in Congress. Trump could have been roaring out of the gate with one of his distinctive proposals, the $1 trillion infrastructure plan, and wooed Democrats to support it and dared Republicans to oppose it. Instead, it's been put off to the second year and may not happen at all. Well, don't get so wild. Don't get so wild, because if there's anything that Donald Trump does, maybe if people got out of his damn way and instead of putting up roadblock after roadblock. I mean, this has just been such an interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. Everybody's so busy and hung up trying to call this man Hitler, which I mean, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's a fair assessment. I think that's just crazy talk. So it seems like what's happening here, basically, is that Donald Trump is just gonna do what Donald Trump does, which is he doesn't care how he's gonna get something done. He don't care. And if he's gotta part ways with some Republicans in the House, well, so be it. He just wants to get the job done, and I respect a man that wants to get the job done. He's a man of his word. Or at least he very much. It very much. There's a lot of evidence that points to he is trying to do just that. Be a man of his word. And if you can't trust a man's word, then you can't trust anything. And as far as I could tell, we could trust his word because it seems like he follows through on a lot of what he wants to do. Now, whether you want to agree with him or not, that's a totally different conversation. But you got to give credit where it's due and admit that this man is keeping his word, or at least doing his very best to try to keep it, which is very, very admirable. Over and out.